Madagascar is an incredible island, filled with awesome animals, breathtaking scenery, friendly people, and fascinating culture. But getting around can be extremely difficult. In some places, it can take days to get from one town to another on foot. That's why MAF is a vital lifeline for remote communities here in Madagascar, providing flights that can turn a week-long journey into a matter of minutes. As filmmakers working with MAF, we wanted to experience firsthand the difference between flying and traveling by road. So we'll be making a 100-mile journey through dense jungle rainforest to reach a hospital in the heart of Madagascar. We'll be following a route commonly used by patients, starting from the coastal town of Monanara and ending at the hospital in Mondritsara. It'll take us a full 4 days of travel, as opposed to only 23 minutes by air. MAF flies this route frequently, bringing both patients and doctors and saving them the days-long journey by road. We met up with our two guides, Gaston and Akim, and hopped in the back of a pickup truck to see just how far we could get by vehicle. We only made it about 10 miles before the road became impassable, so from here on out we'll be walking. We'll have to make it over 50 miles on foot in the next few days before we meet up with a huge 4x4 truck that'll take us the rest of the way to Mondritsara. It's gonna be a rough road, but we're excited to bring you along with us. We woke up at 5:30 a.m., got ready in the dark, and hit the trail. Today, we'll have to walk about 3 times as far as we did yesterday, basically hiking from sunrise to sunset without stopping. The terrain is getting really difficult. It's steep, constantly going up and down the sides of mountains as the trail winds its way through the jungle. We're crossing rivers in our bare feet, balancing across log bridges, and coming across all kinds of wildlife on the way. Wow. Today's theme was mud. So much mud. We were just trudging in the rain, up super steep hills, passing families and kids on their way to school. I can't even imagine if we actually were needing to get to the hospital. We got a really muddy trail, really slippery, so we'll let you place your bets on who's gonna fall first, me or Kelly.
What happened, Mark?
I slipped. I got a little overconfident and I started running down the hill. Splop.
Splop.
So if you had your money on Mark.
I did. I just fell down.
We don't have too far to go today, thankfully, so just a few more hours of walking and then we'll be to the car.
How you feeling?
Feeling all right, feeling a little tired, but the end is in sight. All right, Kelly, this is it. It's our last muddy hill. We've reached the end of our walking journey, but there's still 35 miles of rough roads left that we'll take in this awesome rainbow truck. Kelly gets to sit up front, but I get to squeeze into the back with 20 of my newest, closest friends. Just outside of town, we stop to load one more passenger. Her family makes a bed for her in the back of the truck, and they load a very sick woman who needs to get to the hospital. We were driving through rivers and on the side of cliffs, and it got dark, but after 5 hours in the back of the truck, we finally made it to Mondritsara. The next morning, we got a tour of the hospital, and were able to check in on the patient who had come in with us last night. She was doing better, but the doctor said her condition was serious. If she hadn't been able to make it with us to the hospital, she most likely would have died. Hearing her story, and having traveled the road ourselves, we felt so thankful for the service that MAF provides, and their partnership with hospitals like the one here in Madagaskar, bringing hope and healing to people who need it the most.